Hey, hello everybody. Well, I got this hay baler in here and trying to get a few more repairs done to it before the weather clears up to where I can cut. Because man, I tell you, it's a few more days of rain and then I'm praying for a gap and it's time to get on it. It's pretty simple repairs. Let me show you here. Alright, so I took the door off the side of it. Cap and I did yesterday to access up here to a switch right up there on the side. That when I bought this, I noticed that switch was missing. So I went up to the old John Deere dealer and bought that switch, just to be kind of silly, because later in the midst of some stuff that came with the baler, I found a tiny box with that switch. So they had already bought one, meaning to change it. I need to change this belt down here on the pickup. It's still here, but it's got some pretty good cracks in it. I don't want to trust that out there. So when I was up at the dealer, I bought that belt as well. But now let's go over here to the other side. Over here on this side, on the same switch, which is the gate switches that let you know when the gate's closed and gives you a green light to go, I noticed that something was crazy wrong with this. You see this little roller is supposed to be down on here like this, but someone had this switch out. I turned it around yesterday and the roller was here pointing the other way. So when it was up here in position, here where my thumb is, that roller that's supposed to be up there on that when the gates close, it was just down here where my thumb is, hanging out in mid-air. So somebody was messing with this thing that just didn't know what they were doing or didn't pay attention and made a mistake, but they had this switch in upside down. That's the gate latch switch, safety switches. And well, I wouldn't really call it safety. It's just what gives you the green light to go, to know that that door is closed all the way down after you ejected a bell out. So I got this switch turned around. These wires right there, the white one, had a little bit of insulation going off of it. So I fixed that, and I went ahead and put some extra tape around some of these just for extra protection down the road, and then I'll get this insulator there back on it as well. So I'm down to getting this on here, and then you got to finally adjust that. That's supposed to be on that roller, and that switch is supposed to be click shut. You can hear it, but it's supposed to still have a little bit of play when it's click shut, not just push down all the way tight. So you get this set, and then you can adjust it as well there on those slides left and right. So you got adjustment up and down for that clicking, and left and right to properly get it on that roller. So I'll finish that. I'm very little left there to take care of that. The reason I had to pull the door off the other side, someone had turned this plate over there. I guess once again confused how it went, and I had to pull that plate back loose. It was kicked around the wrong direction and the bolt broke off in there. So to get a drill in here straight with this door stuck out here, I had to get the door off to get a drill bit ran in there and drill that out and retap it so I could get a bolt back in it and climb back down off of there. So those are the things I'm trying to get done right now on it. Small stuff, really small. Overall, this machine's in great shape. That's the bolt that I got changed up there yesterday. Got boxes of twine to start getting in here. But right here's the other thing I have to fix. On the monitor it goes inside, they had cut the original plug off both ends. And I don't know what they've been doing, if they've just been wiring it together or what. But man, that plug is expensive from the dealership, and it's just a 7-way plug. The day I got it, I wanted to test everything, and I had 2 flat plugs here, and I just used the wires there to get it together temporary. But I've went and bought a 7-way plug like goes on the back of your pickup. One of these 7-way plugs like you use on the back of your truck, male and female, that I'm going to put on that. I have 7 wires back there, and this has 7 wires as well, 7 poles. So I'll be getting this on as well. That way I can just plug it up. So the last thing I need to do is find a place to mount the bracket on this monitor. I took the monitor apart. It had 2 burnt light bulbs in it, one on the ready, one on the stop. So I bought those yesterday as well. So here on this Bale Trak, it uses 12 volt to operate this system. Of course, you know, tractors and a lot of stuff are 12 volt. I didn't want to wire in to my tractor harness nowhere or run those shoddy wires up to a battery or compromise anything. But this tractor has a cigarette lighter right there, and that is just fine by me. It all works. And if it can heat up that little element on that, well, it can do this. So I had run across in some junk that was being thrown away an old 12 volt hair dryer, and we don't have no use for no 12 volt hair dryer. It was just some crud that was left behind by some renters in the house, and I butchered the cord off of it because it's a good heavy duty cord, not like anything. You can't use nothing off of a cigarette lighter adapter, phone charger, or nothing. First of all, it has a transformer in the end, and then the next thing is it has tiny little wires. This needs a good, strong, heavy gauge wire for this system to all work right. So luckily, that worked. Another thing that might work is like if you're trying to rob off something, is those old heavy-duty spotlights that plugged into a cigarette lighter. Those really bright ones back before the LEDs. They may also have this good strong heavy wire, and those are kind of getting out of date. You might be able to scavenge one of these plugs off of it if you're in the same situation. So I put butt connectors in here, crimped them really good, and then I went ahead and taped that a lot too, so there's no problem, so it's nice and stiff there. And got that plugged in. So as you can see, it's getting power. So there you go. So that solved that. So all I need to do now is just mount this. I came up with a couple brackets, and I tell you, I hate drilling any kind of hole or modifying anything in this tractor. I like taking care of it. So I don't know, I'll make a decision. But what I did see is they have Velcroed on the bottom here before. We got to put screws back in here. I'm changing light bulbs. I saw they have Velcroed on the bottom here before, and this Velcro is getting kind of shoddy. You know what? I may just do that. I can stick that Velcro right down to this and there, and that might just be good enough. I mean, it can just go right there. So I gotta see where I can get some Velcro at. I'm really not sure. I have to find some suggestions for that. So there we have it. This is all that I need to do to this hay baler that I bought. And I tell you, that's pretty small. So here we are. The hay baler is pretty much ready to go. Just maybe one more thing. Change those pickup teeth that are missing. So here we are. I'm going to turn the key on to the tractor. And you'll see the left and right track bell indicators and the ready light come on. There it is. It is all good to go. So all I need right now is some favorable weather. Yeah, I'm really lucky that that's all this machine needed. No bearings bad. It's been kept greased. The chains are in good shape, new. The sprockets are in good shape. I feel pretty lucky on that. I went ahead and bought some spare parts for it, and I went ahead and bought new pickup teeth, and I'm going to go ahead and change those pickups. There's a few of them that look weak, and I want that center core to start well. Those pickup teeth are important, of course. That's what picks up your hay and gets it in the baler. Maybe somebody could survive with one or two broke off or something, but we're going to get this year started out right. So I got online and I bought a whole set of those teeth off of eBay. They showed that they'd already sold like 1,020 sets of those, and everybody had good reviews on them. I've got them. they're pretty easy to change, so we're going to get out here and change those as well, and I'll cover that and show you how easy that is. So far, good luck with this machine. I'm hoping, boy am I hoping, that we're going to be set to go. We'll find out soon. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you again. If y'all have any questions, ask. If you have any advice to give me or seen anything there that I'm telling wrong, feel free to correct me on all of that. I don't mind at all. Just out here enjoying the country life, enjoying the farming, and this beautiful spring weather here in Texas. A lot of rain, but it's so beautiful right now, I tell you. You all take care all out there, and any of y'all that are trying to get crops in this spring, good luck with you as well. Thanks.